So I'm making a video, and I realized that it's 5 of my top 7 shows, so that's great. Exciting stuff. And I just want to tell you that I feel like a lot of stuff's not going to be new this week because it is Thanksgiving. So I'm going to make this one, and then unless something super exciting happens on my shows that I'm catching up on, I will probably just make one the following week. So probably not having another video this week. Okay. But so honestly, a lot of the stuff was pretty heated about when it happened, but it's later now, so the emotions aren't as strong, okay? But so, like, our first case here is How I Met Your Mother, which, okay, so number one, I was, like, so surprised that they were going for it already, because I was, like, watching this, and I was, like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know this was happening. All of a sudden, they're, like, getting back together, which is great. Like, it wasn't, you know, they didn't let it build for too long and everything, and oh, wait, they're not. So it was, like, okay, I'm so mad at Robin. She's such a coward. Like, she was like, oh, this guy really likes me, maybe a coward. She's being a coward, and I'm really mad at her, and I'm not sure she can redeem herself. Okay, because number one, I've said from day one, I'm not a huge fan of Kevin. Like, I mean, he's a cool guy, but I just don't feel like he blends with them well. Okay, and so, yeah, sure, he gave her, like, a better answer, like, technically, like, why do you even like me? I'm such a mess. And he, like, gave a better answer. But you know what? He's not the better guy for her. Like, yes, it was a better answer, like, technically, like, he said, like, beautiful things about you and all that jazz. But Barney was, like, honest and, like, just spoke from his heart. Not really. But, I mean, for Barney to admit that he's a hot mess is kind of a big deal. And you have a history with him, and he's wonderful, and I don't even care that Kevin's answer was technically better and more romantic, because Barney was just speaking the truth, okay? And they're perfect together. And, okay, so, to me, the Marshall and Ted story was not funny for as long as it went on. Like, I don't think stoner stuff is funny, like, at all. So that was funny for about, I don't know, the first time they did it. I was like, oh, they probably haven't even moved. Like, they're probably just standing right in front of there. So I didn't really think that was very funny. Like, I did not think it needed to go on for as long as it did. But I like their continuity with, like, the sandwich. And I didn't get the, dude, it's a sign, until, like, I read a review, or, like, a recap of it online, because I'm dumb. But so, yeah, I didn't think that was super funny. Barney absolutely broke my heart at the end, and I was devastated and so sad, and why is TV so devastating? Also, the montage when Nora's dad was talking about soulmates, was adorable, and Barney broke my heart. Okay, why does he have to be so sad? Why does Robin have to be such a coward? Okay, okay, and so now, the bride is definitely not Nora, right? So can we assume that it's Robin? Unless, I hear that Barney's getting another new love interest, so I guess they're gonna throw her in the loop here, but I feel like if it's not Nora, the bride's definitely Robin, but I guess it wouldn't be that easy. Okay, she has to come around eventually, right? Because she's stupid, and Barney's wonderful, and they're perfect together, and she changed him, and all that jazz, and, like, frickin' Robin. Dang, I just talked about 4 minutes for how much I hate Robin. That's unfortunate, because I have other things to talk about. Okay, I'll speed it up. Glee, Kurt's outfits were absolutely awful this episode. Like, what was he trying to rock with that, like, poncho and that hat? And I was just, like, awful. And then he looked like he was, like, going riding, I think. No, not cool. I would like to personally go into Rachel Berry's closet and destroy everything she owns that is blue and white polka dots. Because I feel like she's worn about 6 or 7 different outfits that are blue and white polka dots. And I would just like to set everything on fire. Because, honey, liven it up a little bit. Okay, I loved their costumes, their Hall & Oates costumes. And the mashups are cool. But I don't like when I can't recognize all of the songs. Because, like, I recognize the Lady Gaga half, but not the other half of the other song, and I only recognize one of the Hall & Oates songs. Yeah, I don't like when I don't know the songs, because I can't, like, compare or whatever, and it's just, I don't know. Sue was overly obnoxious. Let's get rid of her. Quinn deserves what she's getting. I don't even feel bad for her, even an inkling. Not even a little bit do I feel bad for Quinn. I forgot that Kurt and Rachel were fighting, and when I remembered, I was so sad. But now they're friends again, so it's great, and Rachel did the right thing, which is wonderful, because I have a soft spot in my heart for Rachel, and I love when she does the right thing. I understand that Finn was very upset that Santana was making fun of him all the time, which isn't cool, but that was a low blow to out her in the middle of the hallway. Okay, and it's like one of those, even if everyone knows that someone's gay, and, like, everyone knows it, but you still don't need to, like, bring it up until they're ready to talk about it. And I felt so bad for Santana, because I just feel like that is not how you want those things to go down. And here was me, though. I was, like, going off on a rant, because that guy who's airing that commercial, there has to be something illegal about, outing a teenager on television. That has to be, like, some sort of, like, I'm sure they could sue him for that. But I know that wasn't the point, but that's all I was thinking, is that Santana could probably get some money out of this guy and definitely ruin his campaign. Yeah, Santana broke my heart at the end. I felt really bad for her. And now, I mean, she deserved to be taken down a peg, but she did not deserve to be outed when she was not ready to be out. Okay, Bones, I don't have much to say about Bones, except that it was still cute, and I need them to kiss in every episode, and they've only kissed in this first episode, so, yeah, cuddling is cute, how, like, he, like, came home and she was there, and so that was really cute, and, like, him rubbing her belly is always really cute, but I really just need them to kiss in every episode at least once. I hate Daisy. She drives me nuts. My grandma's like, aren't her and Sweet's cute? And I'm like, no. Sweet's is great, and I think he can do better. Because Daisy drives me insane. She's my least favorite squinter. I kind of wish that she would have been killed instead of Vincent Nigel Murray, who I adore. Go Sweets for having a gun, and he was, like, pretty good shot, too, so that was great. I love that he accidentally shot himself. And also, I feel like him and Booth need to be friends, because does anyone else feel like they're not friends right now? Because I definitely do. Yay, we got to see Michael again, and Angela was cracking me up when she was trying to put that toy together. That was wonderful. Okay, this is just gonna be long, because I just have 2 more things to talk about, and I don't want to upload 2 videos. Okay, so Supernatural, Bobby cannot be dead, because I will cry forever. Devastation! Why is TV trying to, like, ruin my soul? Okay? Because Bobby cannot be dead. But here's the thing. They were planting seeds for him to be dead. Because when he was, like, talking to Dean and was like, if you die before I die, I'll kill you, or whatever. To me, that just set off alarm bells in my head, like, I know Bobby cannot be dead. He cannot be dead. He can't. He cannot be dead. Okay, I refuse to believe that it's possible, okay? So that's how I go. And if he dies, I'm pretty sure that Dean will commit suicide. And then Sam will commit suicide because Dean committed suicide. And Dean's already, like, at a breaking point, and if Bobby dies, who's, like, his surrogate dad, he's not going to recover. So, yeah. And the freaking Leviathans, they really need to get rid of these freaking things, because they're really annoying. 1, they've infiltrated the government, which is not cool. I couldn't tell if that montage was supposed to be badly photoshopped, or if that was part of, like, the humor, or if it was just badly photoshopped. Yeah, the Leviathans are gross, and they're gonna have to put him back in purgatory, right? Because they can't kill him. If, like, the devil couldn't kill him, then there's no way Sam and Dean could be able to kill him. Okay, and I guess I knew this, but I don't know, I guess I didn't realize that Dean, or Sam was still seeing Lucifer, because they haven't mentioned it. So I guess I didn't realize it, but I guess whenever he pushes his hand, that's kind of supposed to be the symbol that he's seeing him. Okay, yeah, so Bobby came to at the end. Chuck, Sarah's toast at the end was really cute. I mean, I understand she doesn't have, like, friends, but she has a family, which I feel like is slightly better, okay? So that was really cute. And more Clara! Yay! Because I love Clara, and she's so cute. Okay, and I didn't realize that Morgan had, like, lost parts of his memory permanently. I thought it was just, like, affecting him. So I didn't realize that he had to, like, rewatch all of his favorite shows and stuff. Which, I feel like Chuck should have been watching them with them and stuff, and it's just different, you know? Like, they've lost that whole part of their relationship. I really want Morgan and Alex to get back together, definitely before the end of the season series. I really need them to get back together because they're wonderful together, and I want Morgan to find true love. And I love Alex. Okay, also, I didn't realize that she didn't know about the intersect, so I guess she knew spy things, but she didn't know intersecty things. I guess I didn't realize that. Also, I'm glad Morgan having the intersect is over, because that was... It was an interesting idea, and it was fine, but if it had dragged on for much longer, it would have gotten really annoying. I love the new Jeff. I think he's fabulous, but I feel really awful for Lester, because he, like, it's not his friend anymore, you know? And it's not cool that he had him arrested, because his heart was in the right place. He's just crazy, you know? So I hope they become friends again, too. Maybe without Jeff being, you know, intoxicated or high or whatever all the time. Maybe they could both be, like, normal, sane friends. That'd be cool. I've upgraded Decker. He is no longer a douche. I would rather classify him as a dick. Because he is. Casey got arrested. Okay, I thought he was, like, allowed to kill people, but apparently if you don't work for the CIA, you're not allowed to kill people anymore. Also, I think he knew it was happening, though, because, like, when he came in and he, like, gulped the wine or whatever, I really feel like he knew Decker was going to be coming for him. So I'm interested to see if this was a plan. I feel like it might be a plan. You know, sometimes they get arrested and then it's, like, part of a master plan. So I don't know if that was a plan or if Decker's just, you know, being what he is, or, like, what was going on with that. So Casey can't go to jail, because that's unfortunate. He's a fourth of their company. Yeah. But so that's all I have. I'm sorry this is very long. But have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And we'll talk about some fall finales next week, or 2 weeks, okay? We'll talk about fall finales, and Rizzoli and Isles will be back on, so we'll do that, okay? Have a great Thanksgiving and a wonderful week and weekend.